Well, good morning. It is Wednesday, April 28th, and we have gathered for a morning devotion, and today's comes from Psalm 143, and it's called for deliverance from enemies. Hear my prayer, O Lord. Give ear to my supplication in your faithfulness. Answer me in your righteousness. Do not enter into judgment with your servant. No one living is righteous before you. For the enemy has pursued me, crushing my life to the ground, making me sit in dark like those long dead. Therefore my spirit faints within me. My heart within me is appalled. I remember the days of old. I think about all your deeds. I meditate on the works of your hand. I stretch out my hands to you. My soul thirsts for you like a parched land. Answer me quickly, O Lord, my spirit fails. Do not hide your face from me, or I shall be like those who go down to the pit. Let me hear of your steadfast love in the morning, for in you I put my trust. Teach me the way I should go, for you I lift up my soul. Save me, O Lord, from my enemies. I have fled to you from refuge. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Let your spirit guide me and lead me on all levels. For your name's sake, O Lord, preserve my life. In your righteousness, bring me out of trouble. In your steadfast love, cut off my enemies and destroy all my adversaries, for I am your servant. Another wonderful psalm we have before us today, prayer for deliverance from enemies, and that's a common theme throughout the Psalms, and we've talked about how God delivers us and cares for us and all those things. So I don't want to dwell on any of that, but I want to dwell on like verse 5 and maybe 6 a little bit. I remember the days of old. I think about all your deeds. I meditate on the works of your hands. And that's something, we talk about the olden days and what church was like way back when, and we did this, and it worked then. Why won't it work now? And I don't think that's what he's getting at here. I think the psalmist is saying, I've read your word. I've seen the works that you have done in this world, oh God, bigger than just what happened in the 70s and 60s and 80s or whatever in the church. Going back a long way, looking at the deeds of the Lord and what God has done in this world, and seeing the wonder and the awe of those words, and meditating on those works. Stretch out my hands to you, my soul thirsts for you like a parched land. So the psalmist is saying, I'm reaching, oh God, I want those works to be a part of my life. Later on he says, teach me the way I should go, for I lift up my soul to you. Teach me to do your will, for you are my God. Let your good spirit lead me on all paths. The only way to understand God's paths is to read what God has done in the past. And so if nothing else, we get the idea of, protect me from my enemies, rescue me, and all that. He's also saying, the writer is also saying, help me to remember your works. Help me to remember the good things you have done in this world. And then to see the good things that are going on in this world, even to this day. To see the works of God and all that God is doing in this world. Sometimes we forget about that and we do dwell just on what happened in the past. Well, God is still at work. God is still doing good works in this world. We just need to open our eyes a little bit and see them a little closer. So take some time and look at the works of the God in the past. And also take some time to look at what God is doing in this world presently.